Chapter 6. The next day, Lizzie decided it was time to tell everyone in her class all about Shadow. First of all, sorry I farted. He was such an amazing puppy that she just had to boast about him. Second of all, he really did need a home, and it would probably help to spread the word if she told people about him at school. When the Petersons were trying to find a home for Goldie, they put up signs everywhere. Lizzie was planning to make a sign about Shadow as soon as she had time. The minute the morning meeting began, Lizzie raised her hand when Miss Abeson started to call on her. She started telling her family about how she fostered Shadow and how cute and funny and smart he was. He even rescued my little brother when he from a nasty fall down the stairs, she reported. Maria gave her an admiring glance. He sounds like a great puppy, she said, but I wish my family could take him. We already have a dog. His name is Simba, and I forgot to say that Shadow already knows how to come to you when you call his name, Lizzie interrupted. She didn't mean to be rude, but it's just she was so excited about Shadow that she saw poor Maria's face fall. She felt bad. It was really still her turn to talk. Anyways, if anyone hears of a really nice family that's looking for Anyways, if anybody hears of a really nice family that's looking for a dog, let me know, Lizzie finished. We'll be sure to do that, said Miss Abeson. A wonderful puppy like Shadow deserves a nice home. After that, Noah got to tell about how his pet guinea pig was gonna be a mommy and have babies. Daniel said that his pet snake was starting to shed her skin. And Caroline said that her cat, Flower, loved to play with mice every morning and leave them in her dad's slippers. Ew. It was like pet day at morning meeting. We're gonna have a very special pet tomorrow as part of our reunion on Helen Keller. Miss Abeson said. Her eyes were sparkling. But it's a surprise. Lizzie saw her glance over at Maria. Maria blushed nervously. What was that about? Before she could ask any questions, Miss Abeson said it was time for math. As they headed over to their desks, Lizzie touched Maria on the shoulder. Is it your pet that's coming? She asked. It's a surprise, Maria whispered. Lizzie made a face, but Maria was probably still mad because Lizzie interrupted her. Oh well, she just couldn't keep her dumb secret. Once again, the school day dragged by. All Lizzie wanted to do was spend some time with Shadow, but before she had to give him up. When the day was over, she raced out of school, hardly waiting for Sammy and Charles. Where's Shadow? She demanded when she found her dad upstairs in the kitchen. Probably upstairs with your mom and the bean, said Dad. Dad, want me to make you some ants on a log for a snack? Ants on a log was one of Lizzie and Charles' favorite snacks. Oh, yum, I used to love ants on a log. It was celery sticks with peanut butter spread on them and raisins sprinkled out the peanut butter. The raisins were supposed to look like ants on a log, but they really just looked like raisins on a peanut butter. But still, Lizzie loved a snack. Sure, she said, but first I have to find Shadow. She ran upstairs. Mom, she said when she found her mom working at her computer. Hey, where's Shadow? Downstairs with your dad, I think, she said, staring at the screen. Lizzie shook her head. Not there, she said. Hey, where's the bean? Napping, her mom said. He and Shadow played hard this afternoon, so Lizzie went down the hall to the bean's room. The Shadow was sleeping right next to the bean on the bean's new big boy bed. But the puppy wasn't there. And neither was the bean. Lizzie ran back to her mom. Mom! The bean's not in his bed! He and Shadow are lost! What? Mom said. She jumped up and ran to the bean's room. Lizzie ran downstairs to get Charles' dad. Shadow and the bean are both missing, she told him. Dad was just handing Charles a glass of milk when he gasped and stared at Lizzie. Missing? He asked. How could that be? Your mom and I have been home all afternoon. We'll find them, said Charles. They have to be somewhere in the house. They started by looking all in the bedroom. No sign of Shadow in the bean. They checked the living room, the dining room, and the den. Shadow! Adam! Lizzie was calling their names all over the house. This was terrible. Where was her little brother? And what about Shadow? The Petersons were responsible for that little puppy. They were his foster family. They were supposed to keep him safe until he found a forever home. That was their whole job. If they messed up, who would give them another puppy to foster? Dun dun dun!